Hey dreamers, I hope you guys are having a blessed and amazing day. I wanted to make a video talking about Bonnie Lashay and her deciding to speak out against Blueface and Chrisean and everything they allegedly put her through. If you guys do not know who Bonnie Lashay is, she is one of the contestants who are on season 1 of the Blue Girls Club. When Blueface found Chrisean in season 1, he also found Bonnie Lashay.
Yes. This is
See that shit, Look, don't fight it. Don't fight it.
It's real though. It's
Don't
not
fight
to
it.
break easy.
get cup.
You ready?
Please don't.
2.
I'm keeping the
3.
pendants. I don't care what you're talking about.
Ow, schoolyard. Take that little shit off. Schoolyard.
Wait, I need my pendants.
Nah, leave that shit on the ground, cuz. Leave that down there.
Thank you.
Feel me? Put it on for it.
See, it was just way too hard to snatch.
And he believed in both of these women equally. So he, allowed them to be in their home. And the only difference between Bonnie Lashay and Chrisean was Bonnie Lashay had a child. And I think that's where this situation definitely comes into play. But I'm going to break down everything for you. If you guys are new here, please consider subscribing. And if you are returning, welcome back, sis and bros. I missed you guys. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what she posted, and then we'll backtrack a little bit and I'll tell you guys my thoughts and opinions, because you guys know me, I'm kind of vocal. I don't know why I have so much opinion about this situation. It has nothing to do with me, but Bonnie Lashay decided to post on her Instagram a clown, and she put like a little emoji. Put some respect on my name. Almost 2 million views. I need another interview just with you so I can talk my and tell my story for real. I got the tea. What's up? And she included a video of when she had an interview on No Jumper, and the men were just basically putting her down and calling her out for the decisions that she made. And in the comments, she even tagged Adam and said, Adam, I need a new interview where I can speak my truth and not be silenced. And that's what I hate, because she's saying these words that are they're trigger words for women. She's talking about being silenced. She needs a new interview. She needs to speak her truth. What are you talking about? Nobody silenced you when you were on the No Jumper podcast. I know damn well Adam22 gives a about protecting Blueface and his image. If Bonnie Lashay said something negative about Blueface or said anything regarding that situation in the interview, guess what? Adam22 would have clipped it, posted it, talked about it, made a podcast about it, interviewed her, did everything. But she did not take advantage when the opportunity presented itself. So now that she's irrelevant, and she might have got 2 million views back then, but so I got 2 million views back then too. Does that mean I deserve an interview? No, you have to work for it, and she was never consistent. Bonnie didn't care about the fame, and she thought we would be waiting for her when she came back, but that wasn't the case. Bonnie started getting a lot of support when she was in the BGC, and she created that fan base. So I'm going to tell you guys why I don't support her coming out now all of a sudden to tell her truth when she had ample amount of time to say something. I'm going to go ahead and read you guys a couple more things. Somebody commented, bro, a weirdo for real. We know who is the miserable one out of this whole conversation, and that person is referring to Sharp, because they're trying to make it like Sharp is miserable. And then Bonnie Lashay said, and I was still being a little too nice in this video. The next one, anyone that comes for me, it's a wrap. And she's basically saying like she's ready to be her true self. And that's what I didn't understand, because if you were real Bonnie this entire time, why all of a sudden you're ready to tell your truth now? What made me upset with Bonnie, before I read any of her, let me just read this and then I'm gonna tell you why she got me upset. So then she posted on her IG story, it says, after I seen what I just seen, it's up for Chrisean. She's a weirdo. Can't believe I was trying to be cool with this weirdo. And then she added, you know who's a weirdo? Why the are you calling out Chrisean? And then you add Zeus Network, Lemmy Plumber, Only Jason Lee, Real Natalie Nunn, Adam22, Official Jaden Alexis, No Jumper. Girl, why are you adding everybody? They can give a F, but that's the point. This is giving clout chaser vibes. You can tell your story without having to add everybody and trying to profit off of it. There's a difference between telling your truth and trying to profit off of it. And that's what I hate. It's because, like, are you really looking for justice? Are you really trying to tell your story? Or are you really just trying to bring your name back out there? Because this is the biggest Chrisean and Blueface's names have been. And you notice Chrisean, she's to the point where she's kind of plateauing. She's getting a lot of support, but she's getting a lot of hate too. A lot of people are changing their opinion about her. So this is the best time, more than any, for Bonnie to come out and speak negatively about Chrisean, because guess what? Everyone's gonna say, oh, well, she must be telling the truth because this just happened with Tamar and Chrisean just knocked out the tooth of this guy and blah, blah, blah. You get me? So in my mind, I feel like this is a setup, but I'm not taking away from whatever happened to Bonnie. But let me keep reading what happened. On her story, she like posted a screenshot of Natalie Nunn on IG Live, and Bonnie Lashay was commenting on Natalie Nunn's IG Live, and it says, I need to be on the show. I got something to say to Chrisean. What do you got to say to her? What do you have to say to Chrisean that you couldn't have said all that time ago? Why did you have to wait? Chrisean has done over 100 bookings in Los Angeles. I've pulled up on Chrisean fashion shows, music shows, club appearances, and you want a spot on Zeus Network to talk to Chrisean? I'm not stupid. You're a clout chaser. You're thirsty for attention, and it's showing. Let me show you guys the next one. Then she posted this right here. She posted a picture of herself over here. And then it says, all I ever wanted was some clout, because everyone's calling her a clout chaser, and now she's trying to play and make it seem like she's trolling us. No, girl, we trolling you. We see straight through you. And now let me tell you guys why I'm mad at Bonnie Lashay, because she had ample enough amount of time to speak on this. Bonnie Lashay decided to do an interview with somebody, and she did preview the interview.
And I'm sure you can
like
too.
I'm a baddie. Like what do you expect?
Exactly.
Like Blue said, like, you know, he having one girl is almost close to having none. So he needed options.
And she spoke about like why she left this situation, why she's not there anymore. And it was just very funny because I witnessed the situation happen in real time on IG Live. So to see someone try to change the narrative and switch it, like I don't remember what happened. Okay, let me tell you guys what happened. So the show ended. Chrisean and Blueface and Bonnie Lashay, they were all in the BGC mansion. Blueface, he still was going home and fucking jaded, going home every night. And here was Bonnie Lashay and Chrisean on IG Live, hey, making TikToks in his house, wearing his clothes, doing the most. Chrisean wasn't the only one wearing his clothes. It was also Bonnie, because both of them were getting smacked. Chrisean was never fighting Bonnie back. It was just so funny how Chrisean is now over some peen, but she wasn't like that back then. But anyways, so Bonnie Lashay, she had a son. Blueface allowed her to bring her son into the home. When her son was there, Chrisean was the most disrespectful person. That's why I don't understand people saying she's so sweet to kids. I don't know what videos y'all be seeing, little 12-second clips, but I seen IG lives of this girl being disgusting toward kids.
Hey, we want some family shit. Hey, yo, why the fuck you keep crying back there, yo? The fuck you crying for? Crying ass baby? Nene. The fact that you got a son, that shit crazy. Stupid. All bad bitches in the car with a fucking crybaby over there. You got this little nigga. I know, he stopped crying for the camera. Get out.
Bonnie Lashay's son was crying, and she was looking at him like this. Ugh. Chrisean gets a special privilege above everyone else and everyone else's children. She's allowed to speak however she wants. Then I see, and Bonnie Lashay, that happened on IG Live, and Chrisean even posted it. So for Bonnie Lashay to stay in the home after that situation happened, it got us upset. And after that situation happened, here's Chrisean, Bonnie Lashay, and her son in a tub naked. Naked. Why the hell would you allow anyone to take a shower with your, or a bath with your son in a tub? It was so inappropriate. And Bonnie Lashay she never talked about that, but she can't talk about putting her son in a bath with Chrisean. And it was funny because once Bonnie Lashay decided to leave the situation, Bonnie Lashay started saying, Chrisean has a nasty vagina. Chrisean had 3 abortions, and Chrisean had a yeast infection. Chrisean had this and that, saying all this stuff about her. But I was thinking, if Chrisean's vagina was so nasty, why the F did you have your son in the same bathwater that her coochie was in? Does that make any type of sense? But that's what I hate. Right now, she's going to front for us about how much she loves her son. But when I seen Bonnie Lashay having her son in that house, it showed me she didn't love her son. She loved the money more, because she was willing to expose her son to drugs, marijuana, women stripping, Chrisean half naked, people calling him a bitch for crying, gang members, and all of that didn't matter. But all of a sudden, now that she's cut off, nobody cares about her music, nobody's listening to her songs. I have something to say to Chrisean. Let me show you guys. I woke up this morning, and this is today, guys, Saturday, November 18th. Look at what Bonnie Lashay posted on her YouTube. She did all of this, tagging Adam, getting all the BGC pages to talk about her, talking about Chrisean, just for her to drop a song on her YouTube today. All of that to drop a song. Let me show you guys how many views she got. I can't. It's funny. And it's no shade, because I low-key stopped posting about drama and I stopped getting views too. But it's like, if you're gonna go out of your way to drag somebody and do all that you've done and put your son at risk, you better be profiting off of it, because what was the point of you even coming out and doing an interview? Like, whatever Blue did to you and Chrisean did to you, why speak on it now when everybody's hating Chrisean and everybody's hating Blueface? Why now? Why now is the perfect opportunity? Why all of a sudden when you start working on music again is when you start deciding to speak out? I don't know. I'm not stupid. I think Bonnie Lashay sees what Blueface and Chrisean are doing. She was part of it. She was part of that social media little drama, and she knows if I just keep doing this nonstop, eventually Zeus Network is gonna put me on. Just like they did with Chrisean's sister. The way Natalie Nunn thought she ran it and Chrisean's sister wasn't gonna be on. No, at the end of the day, the people up on top, they decide what happens. So let me go ahead and show you guys Bonnie's song. It's called Pretty Young Thing, I believe, right here. So she posted her song 15 hours ago. Did all this shit talking about Chrisean just for her to get 122 views. 122 views? In my opinion, I feel like Bonnie Lashay should have left this situation alone. If you want to tell your story, you had all the time and all the opportunity. Why wait till now? Go ahead, tell your story, but post it on your YouTube channel. Don't go going to every blog page. Don't go adding Jason Lee just because Jason Lee is giving an interview to anyone who was around Chrisean. JW gave an interview to Blueface's mom, to Jaden, to Blueface, and she thinks like I'm on their level. I used to sleep with these people. I was in the same house as them. I deserve to be on the same platforms as them. But that's not the truth. And to see a mother like this go be willing to do these interviews, be willing to put me in a bathtub with the girl, be willing to have someone call me a bitch to my face, and then be willing to talk about the whole situation again just to promote their music. Shit, my mom don't love me. That's how I would see this situation, you know? Because if my mom loved me, she would leave this situation alone. So that way people can forget what she did. But instead, she's gonna over here continue to talk about Chrisean when she needs to justify, or she needs to talk about the things that she's done. I just have to let it be. I'm just gonna let it go. But anyways, I just wanted to share my little opinion. It's weird that Bonnie Lashay is deciding to speak up now, but as a person that's been through trauma and been through like stuff, I know that there's never a right time, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to profit. Like, you know how I told you guys that I was touched? I could be a savage and say, you know what, let me go, hey guys, today I'm gonna make a vlog and go get a fucking lie detector test on if I was really touched by this person. I could profit off my trauma and just sell it, but that doesn't make it right. Just because something bad happened to me doesn't mean I have to do bad things to other people. And that's what I feel like Bonnie Lashay is doing. But anyways, if you guys did make it to the end of this video, comment some praying hands and some baby emojis, because I feel like people forget what is important in their lives, and that's their children. I love you guys, I miss you guys, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. Bye everyone.